5 reasons why you should consider creating content on Zirkels and not anywhere else. So it doesn't matter how rich or how poor you are, or in which side of the political spectrum you inhabit. There is one thing about human beings, which is that we suffer from confirmation bias, and once we believe something, it is almost impossible for someone to make us change our minds. This applies to you, it applies to me, it applies to pretty much anyone. It is part of our human egos, and that is just the way it is. But here are 5 reasons for which I'm going to try to change your mind and why you should start considering creating content on Zirkels. Number 1, and listen closely because it's probably the most important one. You don't need a huge audience to make a living off of Zirkels. You can take YouTube, take Instagram, take any other social platform, probably even your website. You are looking at gathering thousands upon thousands upon thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of followers before you can actually start making some serious money. With Zirkels, we actually took a completely opposite approach, which is we asked ourselves, okay, how can we make it super easy for content creators to make a living, to just pay their rent of Zirkels without having to build an audience of 1 million followers? Just do some basic simple math here with me. If you can get 1,000 followers, only 1,000, hell, maybe start lower, start 100 people. You probably have 100 people added onto your Facebook friend list or something. If you can get 100 people to give you $1, just $1 a month, that gets you $100. So shoot to create an audience of 1,000 people on Zirkels. If you can get 1,000 true fans to just give you $1 miserable dollar, that will probably pay you for most of your rent. Our approach is to let people make a living off of a smaller audience of true fans. Gather a tribe of 1,000 true fans to give you $1, $2, hell, maybe hopefully $5, $10 a month, and you can make some really solid money on Zirkels. By the way, small ad insert here, my new show, Let's Talk Business, features live, well, actually not live, but it does come out on Friday on Zirkels. Follow me on DSO at Tony Lewis if you haven't already done so. I'm going to be creating a new podcast exclusively on Zirkels. Stay tuned. It's going to be fun. So yeah, hopefully the math makes sense. 1,000 people, $1 each per month. It's basic, simple math. We're not reinventing the world here. Reason number 2, daily paychecks. So this one's actually kind of my favorite one. And here is where the power of blockchain technology comes into play with Zirkels, right? I mean, there are other platforms where you can try to make a living off of, by gathering smaller audiences. But the fact that you can actually, get paid daily, that is pretty damn fun. It's pretty darn powerful too. I mean, that is literally blockchain technology in essence. That is why we built Zirkels on top of DSO. It makes it super easy for us to just be able to deliver payments out at, I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern every day. So that includes Monday through Sunday, Christmas, Thanksgiving Day, 365 days a year. We're going to send you your paycheck. Reason number 3. If you've watched Stranger Things, you probably are familiarized with the Demogorgon. That ugly, nasty beast that came from the upside down. Well, that creature himself was the one that actually created this whole advertising based model of running a social platform. And let me just break this down for you. Advertising based content only incentivizes clickbaits. It incentivizes cheap headlines that are simply trying to grab a click from you. And most importantly, it doesn't align the interests of the platform where people are actually creating the content with the content creators themselves. On the other hand, Zirkels completely incentivizes content that people appreciate and that people enjoy. We are completely transparent about the ways in which we make money, which is through transaction fees and through premium blog owners that actually pay the small monthly fee. And we really dig into the idea of helping content creators build a nice, sustainable fan base of people that are willing to reward them for their great content, which just keeps our interests even more and more aligned. We want to help you create a fan base of people that appreciates the content that you're putting out there. Reason number 4, you don't have to do all the work yourself. It's the first time that you can actually collaborate with other people and in a fully transparent way, split up rewards and split up payments and split up the money that your blog is making in a 100 automized way through the power of blockchain and in a completely transparent way. I can invite you to come write on my blog and we can agree on a fixed percentage of the rewards that you're going to keep and the percentage amount that I'm going to keep, and it is fully transparent and it is completely automated by the power of DSO, and it's just beautiful, man. That is actually pretty darn powerful. It works on autopilot. We don't do anything. The whole Zirkels just does it by itself. It's beautiful. And reason number 5, probably one of the most important ones too. We are here to help you succeed, which is why we are working our butts off to make things like SEO be 100% more friendly than other platforms. It's why we're trying to make content discoverability on Zirkels better than any other platform. It's why we're constantly putting out new features. It's why we're inviting you guys to private, volley channels to talk to us physically one-on-one to make sure that we are, 100% aligned with each other's interests and that we're helping you in every way that we can possibly imagine to help you succeed. So if you're thinking about creating content, if you're thinking about starting a blog, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, if you're thinking about, doing something online, consider using Zirkels. Zirkels is only going to get better from here on out. If you start now using Zirkels, you're 2 steps ahead of everyone else who may be using Zirkels 2 years down the road. So please give it a chance. Start considering Zirkels to promote your content and start creating content. It's more important than ever. It doesn't matter if you're writing about marketing, if you're writing about cats, butterflies, put it out on Zirkels. There is going to be an audience for it, and we want to help you monetize it. That's it for today's video. If you got any questions, if you got any features that you'd like to see implemented on Zirkels, as usual, drop them down below. I'm Tony Lewis with Zirkels, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.